So this week I got all the braces put in for the subfloor, and we're going to try to lay that out this weekend. Also, we want to install the 30-amp plug that we were going to do last weekend but didn't have the right wire for, so that we've got the wire now and we're going to do that. So this board that's along the step here we haven't glued in yet, this one here. And the reason for that is we're undecided on whether or not we want to leave the step in or have the floor come all the way to the door. If we have the floor come all the way to the door, it gives us a lot of storage space underneath, and it gives us a lot of floor space. I'd love to have all that floor space that we're losing with that step. But I'm relatively short, and although we're going to have a running board, that's still going to be a pretty large step. I mean, I can show you what kind of step I'm talking about here. So we may end up having to just leave the step in there. But again, I'd love to have all that floor space, so we'll see. So here's the plug we're going to install. We added some butyl tape around the edges. It comes with a foam sort of rubber-like gasket that we applied this to. We just thought the butyl tape would give it a little extra protection. We're going to be installing it right there. So we are about to put a hole in the van. We're going to start with a pilot hole, which will be where the blue dot is. And this is going to be where we put the 30-amp plug. So there we have the pilot hole. Now we're going to tape the area off on this side and put in the larger hole. So we chose 10 gauge braided copper strand wire. So now we just connect it to the back of the plug. It's color coded. You can see here it's white, green, and black.
The clocks, they won't rewind. Day turns into night, and when there's none to answer to,
looking at this, and we really don't think we need that butyl tape. This is a pretty good gasket, I think. So we're just going to install it like that. So we have the 30-amp plug installed. What this will do is allow me to plug into shore power when it's available. From the 30-amp plug, we have wires that'll go to the breaker box, and from there we will have a connection to the converter charger, which will allow us to charge the batteries. We'll also have some wires that run directly to the 110 outlets. After we installed the 30-amp plug, we cut some plywood, and we're going to try finishing the subfloor today. That means we have a couple more pieces of plywood that we got to put down. We're going to cut templates around the wheel wells to trace that out, and then we'll put some adhesive on the back of the braces, lay the plywood on there, screw it down, and we should have a subfloor.
this moment is ours, this moment is ours, this moment is ours, this moment is ours. This moment is ours.
So we pre-drilled where our hose. So we pre-drilled. I can't say it. We pre-drilled where our hose. Oh, okay, here we go. So we've pre-drilled where our screws will go. Now we're going to lift up this plywood and put some glue down, and we'll be ready to put screws in and set. Okay, so we did decide to take the step out, and that'll serve as storage area underneath. I can put like a outdoor rug or something that I want to throw on the ground when I'm parked somewhere. All kinds of things. I know I had said that I was worried the step would be too tall. You can see here I have a step stool. What I'm going to be doing is installing running boards. And what I had forgotten when I was worried about it so much was that I do have this handle up here also, and it just makes all the difference in the world. And it's really worth having that extra floor space, I think. So as you can see, it's raining. We got a lot done though, and we got to finish up tomorrow, and I'll show you that then. So yesterday we got all the plywood pieces cut. We started gluing and bolting down the front pieces. We ran into some problems. You know, we had to take it back out and recut a few areas to get it to fit just the way we wanted it. It was harder than we expected, but we got it done. Today we're going to finish screwing down these pieces here, and then the subfloor should be finished. The weather's not cooperating, but we're going to keep hoping for a break and get more done. Otherwise, we'll be done later.
Time is on my side, but I don't know when. The clocks, they won't rewind. But watching you might find that when the day turns into night, the shadows, they fade. And when there's none to answer to, there's no one left to question you.